What's up, my fellow core keepers? My name is Jamison, and welcome back to my channel. Now, do you want to be able to do 4.5k damage to bosses? Or any enemy for that matter? Well, then this is the video for you. Today I'm going to show you all how I built this insane 230% critical hit damage build that deals out a whopping 4 to 4.5k. And with that intro out the way, let's get on with the video. I'll try and keep this video as short and sweet as possible, guys. Straight off the bat, this is a late game build. You can use all these items on a low level character and get about 1.5k damage. But if you want to get the shocking amount of the 4.5 you saw me use against Arceus, you need to have this gear plus high levels in your character. I'll briefly break down the skill trees. For skills, you're going to want your melee combat maxed out. Pick whichever route you like. As long as you have the Strength of the Ancients, the 5 points, that will give you 20% extra damage against bosses. Along with our melee combat maxed out, you need to max out your gardening till you have 5 points in poison coated weapon and 5 in potent poison. And then the third skill tree you need to have maxed out is fishing, as we need the Power of Omega 3 perk. 5 points in that will give us any fish based item, will give us 15% damage against bosses. And that's the bare minimum of what you need for skills, guys. However, if you are playing solo and you can't trade somebody for one of these items, you will also need to have Jewelry Crafter unlocked. Alright guys, that's the skills. Let's go over the items. First off, you're going to want to farm more for the aquatic mass out in the Sunken Sea and get 2 of his rings. Now, this will probably get patched soon, but at the moment, these say they give 36 critical hit damage each, but they actually give you 122, which means it's a typo and each ring gives you 86. So you're going to want 2 of them. And then for your necklace, you're going to want the polished copper cross. Now from here, the armor gear, we're going to need a slime helm, which when maxed out gives us about 9.2% bonus damage. And then we're going to need to farm Ivy for her pants and shirt, because these will work in conjunction with our poison perks in our gardening skill tree, which means we get a higher chance of a critical hit, which means we're more likely to drop that 4k damage to a boss. And that's the items, guys. And now we're going to the crux of this build, and that is our weapon and our food item of choice. For this build, I'm just going to use the Octarine Axe because it is the strongest craftable axe, and when reinforced can potentially do 350 points of damage per hit. And then for our item, I'm going to use the Epic Moldy Mold Cheese, as it contains a fish product, which gives us our bonus against bosses, as well as reduced damage against bosses because of the fungi. And that's the build, guys, and to show you it is indeed effective, I'll quickly go versus Omaroth. For the sake of this video, I've equipped a mod that'll give me infinite health, but nothing more. But as you can see, we're doing the best part of 4k to him using the axe. He does have some good armor, but there we have our 5k. And there is proof of how powerful this build is. And just like that, we breached 5k briefly, thanks to our skills. And if anyone's saying, oh, you hacked the damage output, no, I didn't. I merely hacked the health because I don't want to die during a demonstration, because all you need to see is how much damage it does. And no, I'm not going to tell you how I did it, because it is an alpha game and I don't want it to be exploited by people. It's bad enough I know how to do it. So that's the build, guys. I hope you liked it. And on that note, I will conclude today's video. So if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. And if you'd like to leave some feedback on it, a suggestion for a future one, or you'd just like to say good day, drop me a comment down below. And if you'd really like to help myself and the channel out, please don't be a stranger. Smash that subscribe button. Once again, my name is Jamison, and I'll see you all in the next one.